All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Trash.
Ah, you crazy. Don't be a hater.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Let's go Miami.
Ha, let's go Miami, huh? Fucking dick rider.
And he's got some space here. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. That outside handoff to the left
hey, what's going on?
Has to warm the heart of an offensive line because they control the left side where they were supposed
to. What time you work tomorrow?
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run.
Let's go! What?
Shit.
Going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how you guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
That'll be a gain of 16, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I'm about to check that shit.
No, check. Patriot!
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The 20.
That's the way you fucking goddamn get up in there. That's the way you do that shit. Yeah. That nigga Pyramid blocked 2 people at the same damn time. Same damn time. I know he was like, that's some bullshit.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. They'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Oh, what the fuck you think you doing?
He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Go Miami, huh? Y'all about to get Mike ass whooped.
Looking to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tim Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends his
Where we going? Going up the middle.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now here come the Ravens. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now the rookie's free.
You going over there?
Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker now for the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back.
Like, man, my wife, she did mine for me, and she did it. But that shit, it'll work for a day, and then that shit, every now and then, that shit'll just, it'll do the blue screen again.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there. He just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now Jackson dancing to his left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. They get it to him running left. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Ooh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
He
true.
scores 3
Filet,
times. There
filet,
you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. And out come the Dolphins now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a pass. Not dropping because it's zone. Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right
All
there.
right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
This damn blue, I'm study talking. Damn, man, this is crazy.
And
Look,
on 3rd
Q.
down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Boone.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's a strong running. Forced out to his left.
What?
He
No.
will try and run for this. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11.
What
Lots
happened?
more first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique and
Did
getting
you do it?
but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Being chased out left. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2.
Going on block.
Up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling
It-
so
it
far.
don't
3
work.
runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. He'll get it up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Hold on. Right. Be right back. I gotta fix my stuff.
He can put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Here we go. Hot. Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Good, good. Good, good. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Hot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Good, good. Good, good. Good, good. Good, good. Hot.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Thomas Davis in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now here's Ross. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10.
Good, good. Good, good.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 71 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And Perriman's got it for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Perriman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens add on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And with time quickly...
Ain't here. What y'all talking about?
Quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, yeah. I found that shit They take them bitches broke and everything, don't they? Yeah.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Yeah.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah. Hey, what my wife did, what'll happen is go to your notifications, and if you got something downloaded and that shit, you gotta delete that shit. That shit'll work, but then that shit'll come back up. Like I got YouTube on my game. Like go to your notification, and I got YouTube, and they always be having different downloads and shit. Like if you got something downloaded, you gotta delete that shit, clear that shit out. Cause I always have YouTube in my shit. Yeah, you got it like a game that's downloading.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Or anything, an application that got a new download. Yeah, anything installing. You got to delete that shit.
Another 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Yeah, but cause my shit I just got from playing the game, and that shit, it kicked me out after the game, and then I went and deleted this shit. Then I came into a game, that shit ain't kicked me out yet. I might just have to delete YouTube off my shit. I might have to delete YouTube off my shit. Yeah. That shit crazy. That shit can't be everybody's shit, you know what I mean?
Even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Shit, Anna here? He must be getting his ass whooped over there, son.
Jason Sanders now.
Yeah, at least 4 times a day.
40-yard attempt from the left hash.
And I just got on. That shit happened twice already.
Score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time.
Should you want it?
Connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Hot! Hot!
They'll look to throw here. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say.
Go to notification. You got to hit the share option button. The delete will come up there.
Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Detroit! Detroit!
No, they gonna do shit. I don't report that shit a million times.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, that was help me. That's the only way I'm playing right now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one. But
no, like your notification on PlayStation was where niggas send you invites and shit, and you go in there and accept them. Go in there and hit option, then I have the option to delete.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Left side, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a Dolphin is confronted with a shot.
And this results in 6. Touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there this time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's
Oh shit, Mill been getting his ass whooped, huh?
On 2nd down, it's Drake. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of down.
Let's go, yeah, here,
2nd and 1 is
yeah.
an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said,
Nah, that shit work, bro. That shit work. That shit work for my shit. That shit ain't blue screen yet, and your shit on blue screen 3 times. Nah, somebody hacking this shit, dog. Somebody hacking the network. You better clear your goddamn card out that shit.
Nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, Drake again. Looking for an opening, not much there.
Then they got everybody goddamn account information.
Makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
What lead?
Detroit.
What lead?
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, wide open.
He did it in Smut. He did it in his league.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
But he, so he, I don't know. He got Saquon Barkley.
His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Dolphins gain a bit of respectability. Jason Sanders now for the
Hey, they ain't bad, man. As much as them motherfuckers get hurt in that league.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, so they do get 1 score back.
I know. I was like, who lead?
Way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And excellent field position here as this drive will start on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Shit, well, fuck it.
But he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Oh, hey, right off. That's funny. He hot straight off like, man, I'm body.
But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy
What the fuck?
make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
He's got his man on the crossing route. 23 yards on the play.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with touchdown number 8 on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer. And his kick is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for the Ravens. 47 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
To throw is Jackson. Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens continue to pull it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So now here come the Dolphins. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And these guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Now that was something, and it wasn't good. In one play, you've gone from being in the red zone to maybe out of field goal range. Totally inexcusable.
Detroit! Detroit!
On second down, here's Jackson. Going deep downfield, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Good, good. Good, good. All right, here we go. 319. 319.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Good, good. Good, good. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Good, good. Good, good.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Down Drake, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
Watch Parker.
Football.
319. 319. Over, 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 over. Hot. Hot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
There it is.
And incomplete. The
We're going to take
contact
that.
made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Set. Green, 39.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
Oh, he did a sit down.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Good, good. Good, good. Good, good. Good, good.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Brashad Perriman with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a big loss here as he's taken down. C.J. Mosley in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Man, my nigga C.J. Mosley need to be defensive player and MVP of the year.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, hell no.
And his throw is incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Jackson now, buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Akeem Spence with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj, and he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Come on, Mike. Don't give up like this, man. Try to score some more
Yeah, I
points.
think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
63. Nah, 63-14. Not that much.
Back to throw.
Yeah.
And a hit,
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Nah, man. He started chewing. It's 4th quarter.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
It's hard to get pick sixes in this game.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He started out having some troubles back in the 1st half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Toss play to Balaj. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to
Might so ass. That nigga don't let goddamn Baltimore jump into the MVP race. For real.
Much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
If he let goddamn Lamar pass fault, that nigga be hot.
Again, it's Balaj.
Shit, man. He can be right up there. He ain't gonna beat up for long. CJ Mosley should be up there. My running back, Perryman, should be up there.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's
listen, man.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Off the right side here. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big offensive explosion help leading to victory. And
Coach childish as fuck, throwing the clipboard down the ground.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the home team here, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis,
CJ Mosley got 3 picks. That shit ugly. Everybody got upgrades. Come on, we gotta move up at least to the 2nd spot. Saquon don't want to jump number 1. He ain't gonna stay there for too long. He ain't gonna stay there for too long. Lamar number 2. You already know he coming. Lamar at 2. CJ Mosley at 4. Running back at 5. We got too many. Offensive player, we got it. Defensive player, we got it. Offensive rookie, we got it. Running back, we got it. I got that boy. He might slow me down a little bit. Maybe. I doubt it. And I got the Broncos next. He might slow my offense down. I don't think so though. Yeah, I bet.